my name is Keegan. I'm a writer-director living in Los Angeles. I moved here in 2007 from the East Coast. I grew up in Boston and went to school in Vermont. Studied film at Middlebury College as an undergrad, where I made my first short films and got started on the editing side of things as well, good old Media 100. My first job out of school was as a full-time editor for Spanish language teaching videos. So if you ever watched a video in Spanish class at the end of class, that was how I started out. Recently I directed 12 episodes of a comedy web series that we're now looking to turn into a network pilot. I made a short film that won as part of Canon's Beyond the Still competition. So there were 8 chapters in a story. The first 7 were all done by 7 different directors and 7 in all different parts of the country, with different actors playing the same roles and continuing the story, just sort of improvising the story as we go along. It was really cool. We all got together to work on and film the 8th chapter, and then the entire film screened at Sundance in January. I've been working on developing my commercial directing reel, and the latest piece of that was a commercial I did for Zippo. Basically, it's an old grandfather handing down an heirloom to his grandson and telling him a war story. There's no dialogue, but strong imagery. And it was cool. We shot it for almost nothing. I did the editing. My DP who shot it also did the effects, and we ended up spending a couple $100 on costumes, and that was it. And we got a really, product we're really proud of. I feel like I've learned a lot in the past couple years about being a creative, about being an artist. And I think one of the most important things for me is the process. I also am a big subscriber to the Malcolm Gladwellian principle of 10,000 hours of becoming a master of your instrument. You have to put in the time to really get good at what you're doing, which means you have to keep doing it. It's not enough to do one thing and expect the world to open up for you. You have to keep grinding and keep getting better and keep learning. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to create and then find the next thing that sets off my passion and then do the best I can at that and learn as much as I can. As a director, it only helps to know what everyone's job does, to be a writer, to be a producer, to be an editor, to be a shooter. Go work in craft services, go work in the grip and electric department, because all that stuff is going to make you a better director. One of the things that's really helped me when directing low or no budget productions is pre-visualization and pre-production. Obviously the more you can do before you get to set in terms of pre-production and planning and shots and locations, the smoother everything goes. But also now with technology being readily available, everyone's got an iPhone that can shoot video or a flip cam, and anybody can have iMovie or some other editing system. On the short film I did that was part of the Canon Beyond the Still competition, my DP and I actually went out and shot the entire film with ourselves doubling as the actors. We tested out angles, we tried out ideas, brought everything back, put it into the computer. I edited basically the entire film, and then on the day we knew exactly what we needed. We had a checklist, we went through the whole thing, and that way when you have people volunteering their time, you're not wasting it, and if you are paying for things, you're not wasting money. I'm trying to just keep pushing to create, keep finding the next project, keep finding what sets me off, what I'm passionate about, and then put all of my effort and all my energy into that to make me the best.